All right, Makeup Geeks, happy 2015. I wanted to do my everyday makeup routine for you guys, giving you a couple options on what to do. This is so not what I wore in the past couple years, but I'm trying to branch out and do something different for this year. So this is what I came up with. It's kind of using colors close to that Marsala Pantone that's really popular this year. It's like a rosy brown color, but this is what I have here, and you could switch it up and use different colors for every day, and no one will know that it's the same makeup technique, but just use different colors. So anyways, pull out all of your makeup goodies and let's get started on our look for 2015. Okay, you guys, so let's start off with the full face. You guys were not prepared for me starting from scratch, so welcome to all of this sexiness going on right now. But it's okay, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do to kind of, even all this out. Okay, hair back. I look really sexy right now, don't I? All right, I'm one of those girls, you guys, that I do a full foundation routine on 3 or 4 days a week. The other 3 days, I don't wear anything at all, just to let my skin breathe. But I'm not one of those girls that can just do a very lightweight kind of tinted moisturizer and some mascara. For me, it's like all or nothing. So we're doing all of it today. All right, I'm going to start off first with the Eve Pearl Salmon Concealer to hide these designer designer eye bags I got going on here, because they are no joke. So you got to pick something that's orange to kind of hide the darkness under here. Don't use a concealer that's lighter than your skin. All it's going to do is highlight the darkness under your eyes. Okay, so now it's time for the foundation. I'm going to do a mixture. I'm going to actually try the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I'm going to mix it with the Estee Lauder, because the Estee Lauder for me right now is a little bit dry, just because my skin's kind of dry. So I'm going to mix the two. So I'm going to pump a few little bits like that, and then I'm going to use the Estee Lauder one. I'm wearing 2W2, which is my color. Okay, now you guys are going to take your beauty blender and wet it so it's puffy and squeeze out all the excess water so it's really, really soft. I'm going to start with my neck. I'm applying a little bit of that same shade. You can do a shade darker, but my neck's kind of light right now. So I'm going to apply just a little bit up here and blend it as it goes down so it fades into my chest. And then the rest of it, I'm just going to stipple it on like this. Okay, next is the powder, you guys, and even if you have dry skin, apply just a teeny bit of powder just so it sets the makeup and it doesn't melt hours later. I'm going to use the Maybelline Dream Wonder one. It works really, really well. I'm going to apply it with a sponge. I don't apply it with a large fluffy brush because that puts on too much powder. You don't want to have a cakey face. Do you see I'm like giving you the lecture with this? I'm like, you don't want a cakey face, so don't apply it with a brush. You're going to use a sponge because it applies much less, and all you do is literally just pat it on the places that you need it most, which is in the center of your face. Okay, now it's time for the brows, you guys. I'm going to use my Rimmel one in dark brown. It's this one here. Now 2015, it's all about a little bit softer of a brow, but you still have it defined on the bottom. So I'm just going to use this on the bottom of my brows. Just do little strokes here to kind of fill in the bottom, and then we'll clean it up here in a sec. Okay, for cleaning up the brows, I'm going to take a bent brow brush like this. I'm going to go in with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. What we're going to do, actually, let me prime my lids while I'm at it. I'm just going to put this all over the lids and up to the brow, and then I'm going to carve out my brows with that same primer. Just apply it like that. Okay, take that brush and pick up some of it, and we're going to clean up the brows underneath by just doing a line. Okay, for the top of my brows, because I have a couple little baldy spots in here, I'm going to take some shadow. I'm using the MAKEUPGEEK one in Latte and a brow brush again. And I'm just going to put this on the top out here, because you want the top of your brows to be softer and the bottom to be more defined. That's kind of the trend for 2015. Okay, now I'm going to lighten up the inner part of my brows because my brows are really dark and my skin's fair, so I need to lighten them up, especially in the center. So I'm going to take Beaches and Cream, same brush. I'm just going to sweep some of it in the center hairs in here to kind of lighten them. Okay, now I'm going to set my brows with the Benefit Give Me Brow. I think it's the taupe one, light medium. I'm actually going to go lighter because, again, my brows are really dark. Geez, the brows are taking a lot of time today. This is what I have to go through every day because my brows are crazy. So just brush that in. It kind of lightens them and it sets my, funky curly hairs. Okay, now I'm going to contour. I did a little bit on this side to do a trial run. I'm actually going to use the Makeup Geek Barcelona Beach. It's a really kind of cool tone tan color. It works great for fair to slightly medium skin. So I'm going to use the Makeup Geek Angled Stippling Brush. We're going to apply it just under here. 2015 is about a little bit softer contour. So you want to use powders, don't do the creams and the harsh contouring, and I'm not going to come up along the forehead too much either for that halo effect anymore. I just want it to be very soft here under the cheekbones. And then I'll come up along the temples just a little bit. That's pretty much it. Okay, now for the blush, I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Geek one in Spellbound. It's a really pretty soft kind of pink color. It's a matte finish because I want to do my highlighter later. I'm going to put this just above that contour powder and pat it slightly on the apples of the cheeks just for a soft glow. And do you see how it gives a nice color to my cheeks, but it's very soft and wearable, and it's not shining because I want to do the highlighter next. If you feel like you applied too much and it's too bright, you could always go back in with your beauty blender and just tap it to kind of take some color off. Okay, now I'm going to take a cheek highlighter brush. I'm going to go in with a BECCA highlighter in Opal. It's really, really pretty. Let me do a little swatch for you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? It's kind of like a champagne-y color. It's really pretty. I really like this one, the Bobbi Brown one, Bronze Glow, but they quit selling it. I really want to use that today, but I didn't want to market it, and then you guys be like, oh, I can't buy it. So I'm not going to use it, even though I want to. I'm going to use the BECCA one. It's really pretty, too. So pat this just on the tops of the cheekbones for a little glow. We're still doing glow for 2015, but it's just the contouring we're going to kind of back away from a little bit. So pat that on. Okay, for the eyes, you guys, I'm going to do my tape trick just because it's really easy and fast, especially for every day. You're kind of like, ugh, don't want to deal with getting the cat eyeliner even. Cat eyeliner is still kind of in, but we're kind of going towards more like something different, either the graphic eyeliner or you could do like smoked out, so it's a little bit softer. I'm going to do the smoked out version. So all I'm doing is lining that up towards my lower lash line, having a skin just a little bit past my brow. Any eyeliner pencil will do. I'm just grabbing a black one. This is a CoverGirl one. All I'm going to do is run this along the tape and smudge it along the outer part of my eye. Kind of create a triangle like that. I know it's kind of messy because I'm going to smudge it here in a second. Okay, now I'm going to take the Makeup Geek Foiled Eyeshadow in Showtime. It's a really pretty kind of shimmery burgundy color. I love this for this season. Okay, take a pencil brush, Makeup Geek one, because it's really small. We're going to smudge this on top of the liner and then bring it in just a little bit. Okay, now we're going to peel off the tape, you guys. So you have a nice crisp line right there, and you could always touch it up with a the brush again to kind of bring it out a little bit further. Okay, then get a really small flat little brush like this. We're going to go in with Shimma Shimma, or you could do Bling. It's this one right here. I want to do just a light, bright pop in here. This is kind of the trend for 2015, is having a really bright highlight in the inner corner. So just like that, kind of sweep it inwards. My eye bags are fierce today, so yes, we have to do another layer of concealer. Some days you do, some days you don't. Today is one of those days. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Concealer. This is number 20 because you don't want to go too light. I'm just going to put a light layer here just to kind of brighten it up a bit now. This is where you brighten, is after everything's done. Okay, take a fluffy soft dome brush and just sweep it out. Okay, then just apply your mascara. You guys know I love my L'Oreal Voluminous. So put 2 coats of that on. Okay, for the lips, you guys can wear whatever color that you want at this point. A lot of the tawny kind of rosy colors are in, and the browns. I love this lipstick right now. It's by Tom Ford. It's the deep mink color. It's amazing. It's an expensive lipstick, but it's really, really nice. It's probably one that's worth getting for this year because it's very wearable for every day. I know it looks harsh on my pale hands, but it really does look good on everyone, fair up to dark. Let me show you guys what it looks like. And it's such a soft lipstick. It's very creamy. Glides really well. It does have kind of a funky smell and taste. That's the only thing I don't like about this, but the texture is really nice. And there you go. You have my new updated everyday makeup for 2015. The cool part about this, you guys, is you could switch this out for a different color, because I know I'm kind of matchy-matchy right now with the kind of plummy rosy color here on the eyes, but you could do like, hold on, let me show you. There's Houdini, which is a nice teal color. That looks amazing, especially if you have brown eyes. It really makes your eyes pop. You could do Caitlin Rose. You could do any of these shadows and switch it out so you have a different look for each day, and then just change your lip color. And it looks like you're wearing a totally different look, but you're not. You just switch the colors. So anyways, I hope you guys have fun with your makeup. Have a great 2015. I'll list everything below in the description box of what I used. But I hope you guys have fun, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Because it's fun for me, so be prepared for a, we're going to retape. I'm really blabbing right now, and this is not okay.